Hi, I'm James White and I'm the UK's leading prospect conversion expert. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can build the self-confidence that you need in order to get better sales results. What we think in our minds generally controls much of what we do as human beings. And the same applies when it comes to sales. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 key tips that you can use in order to build your own self-confidence in order to get better sales results. So how do you go about building self-confidence so that you feel in a position to have a really good conversation with a prospect? So the first thing I think you should look to do is to really look and smell and feel your best. You know that feeling when you put on the favourite dress or favourite suit or shirt, where you actually look in the mirror and think, yeah, I feel really good. That's a really important point when it comes for us to having sales conversations. We've got to feel good ourselves initially. And we all know there are times when we don't feel great and we've got things that are not quite right. But we also know the days when we feel great. And it's important that we wear and look and smell as good as we can do. That feeling of, yeah, I feel great today will really come through in the way in which we have conversations, and it will make a big difference when it comes to what the prospect thinks to us. Another good point to think about when it comes to self-confidence is to look yourself in the mirror and sometimes repeatedly tell yourself you can do it. I have some daily mantras where I'll look in the mirror and say, James, you're good. You're brilliant at what you do. You help people. You focus on things. You make things happen. I will repeat time and time again that I'm good at what I do and that I'm worth the charges that I put in place. You've got to repeat that on a regular basis so that your mind, your conscious mind, starts to understand and accept that the figures that you charge or the way you feel is right. I talk to a lot of my clients about how they can increase their day rate, and I repeatedly say to them, how much do you charge? How much do you charge? How much do you charge? So they repeat it time and time and time again. So eventually it just becomes second nature to them. And that's a key thing for us to do in order to build our confidence. Keep telling ourselves, you're good at what you do. You're good at what you do. You have confidence. You can achieve this. You can achieve this. You will be successful. You will be successful. Whatever the mantras are that you use, keep repeating them on a regular basis, and so that it eventually starts to drip into your mind that you can do those things, and it's going to help you in your conversations and the way in which you engage. So the final element when it comes to self-confidence is really looking at the areas where your confidence gets dragged down and making a vow to change those. I know in my own case, one of the areas where I sometimes don't feel as confident as others is when it comes to my weight. I know I need to lose weight, and therefore I actually think, right, what can I do to actually make that change happen? What can I do to solve that problem? And if you really want to build your self-confidence up, you've got to be in a position where you solve the issues that you've got in the first place. Sales confidence comes from you feeling great about yourself and not having any worries or insecurities or problems going on in your mind. And it happens when we are able to deal with the challenges and issues that we have. And we all have them as people. There's not one person on the planet that doesn't have an issue or a challenge or an insecurity somewhere. But what the best people do is they look to address those issues, solve them so they can move forward and not let those worries get in their head. Sales confidence is all about what goes on in our minds and our heads. And if we can build the confidence so we feel top of the world, then we're going to be able to have great conversations and feel really confident and strong about how we engage and know that we can use that to get the right results. So if you can use these 3 ideas to build your own sales self-confidence, I can assure you it's going to help you get better results. We are what we think, and our minds control everything that we do. So the question for you is, are you going to let your mind sabotage what you do, or are you going to control it and be in a position where you can build up your self-confidence so that you're ready to take on any challenge and any prospect conversation that exists? I know the second option is the one that you're going to choose, and if you do that, it's going to help you get brilliant sales results. Getting sales results is all about getting your mind in the right place. And in order to do that, I've partnered up with one of the world's leading hypnotherapists, a guy called Mark Bowden. Mark is a renowned expert in his field and has helped people from so many different walks of life and in different areas achieve better results as a result of helping them control and train their mind to think differently. And me and Mark have partnered up because we know how important it is for salespeople to get better results with their mindset. Whether it helps them with self-confidence, whether it helps them dealing with rejection, whether it helps with sales presentations. If you can train your mind to enable you to get better results, I can assure you it's going to help you on your day-to-day work and activity. The work that I've done with Mark is about giving you resources that you can use in your daily life and recordings that you can listen to in the morning or before you go to bed that's going to make you a better salesperson. So why not take a look at what Mark's recordings can offer you by clicking at the link below and see how you can adjust your sales approach by getting your mind in a much better place.